All right, let us now activate the Blogger API for Staxio. And now, so I'm in the Blogger Sites tab of Staxio, and I do not have my API activated for Blogger. And when you come here, Staxio is going to give you a message. It's going to tell you that the Blogger's API has not been used yet. So it's this whole message. And so if I'm assuming that you have at this point enabled the Google API keys. If you haven't, then it's a good time to watch the video on how to get your Google API keys and configure them on the settings of Staxio. And this is the video you should be watching before you activate the Blogger API. It's this one. It's called Live Events Builder Google API Keys. So watch this video first. If you have not configured your API keys on the settings of Staxio here, I'm going to open up my settings tab so you can take a look. All right, Google API. So you should have these settings here, these API keys already configured, okay? All right, so now let's go to the Blogger sites and enable the API itself. And this is something we need to do with the latest Staxio release. We have switched to the auth authentication for Blogger, same as with YouTube. All right, so Staxio is showing us the message that the Blogger API hasn't been used yet. And it's also giving us a URL here, right? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to select the URL for this project. I'm going to do exactly what the message is telling me to do. So enable it by visiting this URL. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this URL, copy. And I'm going to open a new tab. I'm going to paste in this link. And this link is going to take me to Google Cloud Console and hopefully the Blogger API page. That exactly. So all we need to do now is click on the enable. Click the enable button. And we now have the Blogger API enabled. Brilliant. So I'm going to go back to Staxio. Very good. Let me go back to Staxio, and now I'm going to do a refresh. I'm already authenticated. I'm going to do a refresh. I'm going to reload my Blogger data. And I have a few Blogger sites on this account, which should be showing up on the table in a minute. All right. Brilliant. And now I have my Blogger sites visible on the table. And that is all you need to do to enable the Blogger API and use the Blogger sites feature of Staxio. Take care.